Okay, so let's go back. And start looking at the other parameters we have. Okay, so we looked at branches and twigs. Leaves and flowers are very similar to one another, the difference being where they appear. Flowers appear at the terminal of any twig or branch, where leaves can kind of be anywhere. So let's just look at leaves. So you can have them on, this is around the plant, how many leaves are in a cluster, the number of clusters. Some of them drop out. Where they appear, if they're on only on twigs and secondary branches. Bigger. Now, one thing that's nice about leaves and flowers is you can control the profile to get the kind of look you want. You can change these. And personally, I would love if they kind of turn these into more like proper function curves, but get what you get. So you can get kind of whatever shape we're looking for, and you can control. They kind of open up on the lower part of the plant. You can control where they start. This is just like the twig twist. Kind of move around the plant in a spiral. This is the angle. That also can be controlled by this facing the sun. So it'll kind of face wherever up is, depending on how strong you put that up. The segments are the detail within the leaf. You could have them be single-sided or like puffy. And you can have random sizes, different colors, different hue and value randomness. All right, so that's leaves. Now, the other thing that's cool about leaves, so we talked about the profile that you can control. You can also control the curl. So, and you can have, different curl as it kind of moves up the plant. I'm sorry, moves down the leaf. One direction curls it forward and the other direction curls it backwards. As we increase the subdivisions on our tube, we also increase the subdivision on our leaves and flower petals. All right, so that's leaves. And like I said, flowers are very similar. They just appear at the top, at the ends of branches and twigs. Pretty wicked. And this automatically kind of makes this spiraling kind of thing. There is angle 1, angle 2. Pretty awesome. Flower where it starts on the plant, so that's more like I don't know, one of these kind of stem-like flowers. We can have them kind of bend as they grow. Once again, we can control the profile of this. We could also, another possibility is just to have these be planes and then put an alpha, a silhouette in the alpha. That's another way to kind of get the shape you want. And then also, just like the leaf, you can control the curl. And the amount of segments. So this is neat. So as you increase more segments in your tubes, in your leaves, and your petals, whatever kind of effect you have on it kind of gets amplified. So bends and there's a bend here. Any effect gets kind of magnified by however much detail is in there, which is to be honest, like a little bit annoying. Because sometimes you get a look you want and you just want a little more detail in there, and then it totally changes everything when you introduce more detail. But so you can see how this is so cool. Now, buds are pretty basic. All they are is you can kind of control um, the width at the terminal of the branch. So you can have it be more like a sunflower, having it be big, or have it shrink down to nothing. Again, it kind of lets you override whatever the width is at the end. See that? And this is also kind of dictated by however many subdivisions you have in the tube. So as I make the segments less, the bud becomes a bigger and bigger part of this. Pretty neat. Sunflower type thing. Well, let's stop there.